Hey guys, my name is JessiMew, and welcome back to Feel the Snow. In the last episode, our little wizard of a snow lady learned her very last magic spell, which was this ice barrier down here. So what this does is it summons this little circle of, ice fragments that'll protect her from taking any damage if the nightmares get too close. We did take this spell all the way up to Knigness herself, way over here at the ice caverns, to see if it would be any easier to defeat her if we used this barrier on her minions. The minions like to get very close to our snow ladies, so it did seem like it gave us a chance to at least sneak away from them. So hopefully this will help us as we go back to the ice caverns today, because I am determined to finally defeat Knigness. I think it is long past the time for our snow lady to finish her next mission in her journal. I'm actually hoping that once we defeat her, it'll be kind of like Joe when we saved him from the great slime and he opened up his shop in the settlement, because I have noticed that there are still a lot of houses out here that need to be repaired. They're kind of being overrun by slimes right now, but hopefully once we start finishing off more of those journal entries and defeating more of those bosses, we'll be able to make this place just as lively as it was before we started the game. It seems like there are a lot of places here, like somebody must live here. Actually, it looks like a fisherman might have lived here. That's quite interesting. I know we can make a fishing pole too. We've never actually done that before. Let's see, yeah, fishing rod. We're going to have to check that out once we have a little bit of downtime after we defeat this boss. I mean, I guess for now we might as well just go straight over to Totolf's house. Though I should probably light my lantern first because it is getting rather late, and we do know how dark it can get inside those ice caves. So let's light up our lantern. We only have a couple pieces of mucus left too. That is not good. Hopefully we won't need any more than that. We can dive straight into the battle and come out victorious. I do have plenty of resources for us to use, including stacks and stacks of potions, mana potions, health potions, so we can guzzle these all battle long if we have to. As long as we keep track of our snow lady's health, hopefully she'll be fine. And I even have a couple of these Eskimos for us to eat too, so if we really need to zip around all of her attacks, then that should definitely help us. Oh my gosh, these little mushrooms are back! I didn't know that these guys stuck around. I thought they were only there for the quest for the shaman, I believe it was. Oh my goodness, they are adorable. So I guess we can gather up some more of those brilliant caps if we ever have a use for those. That is something we'll have to keep note of for later, but this is the place that we were looking for. This is where the shaman used to live actually, with all of his little mushrooms, but here is the portal to the Queen of Ice. So cross your fingers that we're going to be able to do it this time. I mean, I guess we might as well eat one of our little snail meals, even though we're not quite hungry enough for it yet, just so we don't have to eat it in the middle of battle. There we go, all nice and full. And then let's jump in the portal and see if our snow lady can finally slay the Ice Queen. We know the drill. We have been through this many times, so let's start the battle up. We need to make sure that we stay pretty close to her this time because we have to see what order she summons her barriers in. She likes to summon these little crystals, these colored crystals up on those ports right there. And we have to hit them in the exact order that she summons them, or else she's going to completely obliterate us with one hit. So as long as I can dodge all of these itty-bitty little, oh, that was red and blue and purple. Okay, I saw it that time. Let's go ahead and eat one of our Eskimos though, so we're a little bit faster, and then we can zip up there and hit the red one first. Red first, then blue, and then purple, and hopefully she's not going to completely kill me. There we go. Now her barrier should be down, and we should be able to hit her again. When she has that barrier up, we can't actually hit her. And let's see, if we block these guys with our shield, we should be able to, there we go, pop them straight away. So we don't even have to use all of our magic up just yet. We can just pop those guys as long as we use our shield. And if I could only line this up just right to actually hit the Ice Queen, then we would be in a much better situation, wouldn't we? It seems like I can actually soak up some of the damage that she does with her little spells. So we'll have to keep that in mind too, but I don't want to get sucked into that vortex because that is also going to hurt very much. Let's see, can I hit her with our ice spikes, I wonder? Let's give that a try. Yeah, that did pretty good. Okay, so we can hit her with the ice spikes, but let's go ahead and drink one of our health potions because we are getting a little bit low. I don't have to worry about them too much because I did make a ton of those potions, so I think we'll be okay. She is a little bit slippery though. She is very slippery. She seems to, oh, there we go again. Red, purple, and blue that time. That's how she summoned it. So red, purple, and finally blue. There we go. That brings down her barrier again. And yeah, it seems like if we choose the wrong one, that's when she sends out that really massive spell. So we just have to be particularly careful about that. Let's go ahead and hit her with our ice spikes again if we can. It looks like I missed that one, but I did get rid of some of her little friends, so that's good. Let's even use our ice barrier this time just to get rid of all of her little minions. That way we can focus mostly on her instead. Let's go back in for the ice spikes if we can, because those really do quite a bit of damage, and then we'll go ahead and hit her with the ice ball this time. She's in her vortex now, so it might be a good time for us to really hit her, because she's stationary, so she can't really slip away from our ice ball attack. We're doing pretty good so far. We're doing pretty good. Our Eskimo is almost done though, so we might have to grab another one of those, because I think that is definitely helping us right now. I do have the red ring on our Snow Lady as well, which is increasing her health regeneration. So that's just going to help in general, because we won't have to worry so much about drinking all of those health potions, but right now we definitely need to drink one. Okay, she did blue first, then red, then purple. Let's go ahead and hit the blue one over here, then the red one over here. She's like guarding these two, so it's very, very tricky. And then purple. There we go. We are definitely getting the hang of it as long as we watch her, as long as we make sure we know which color she's using first, and that barrier is no match for us. Let's eat another one of our Eskimos. We still have one more left, so I'm not too concerned, but it would be really nice if we could find a better way to gather those up. As far as I can tell, they seem to just come out at random when you're fighting in the middle of the night, particularly when the nightmares tend to come out. Okay, that one was blue first, purple, and then red, I believe. So let's zip up here and get the blue one right in the middle, right next to her. Blue, purple, and then red. So far, so good. It doesn't look like she's using her massive spell, so I think we picked the right ones. Let's get the red one over here so she can get out of the way, and then definitely drink a health potion. Now, all of our minions again, let's block with our shield so we can get rid of them a little bit faster. And yeah, our shield does a very good job of soaking up the damage from her spells too. Oh, that vortex again. Let's go ahead and hit her as much as we can without getting too close, because she does end it with the spikes. So we don't want to be in the middle of that mess, because that is definitely going to whittle away at our Snow Lady's health. Now, I don't think she's healing herself, right? Because we are getting very, very close to half health now. Hopefully she's not going to come out with something different either once she gets close to the end, because I think we can do this. We are getting very close. Okay, purple, red, and blue that time. Let's zip over here to the purple one. This is always the trickiest part, because of course she doesn't want us hitting her crystals, so she is trying her hardest to hit us with all of her little spells while we're bringing down her barrier. Let's try to hit her with the ice spikes again though, if we can, especially now because she has that vortex up. There we go. Yeah, that actually hits her twice, so it's definitely better to use than the ice ball if we can sneak it in there. We are getting very, very close now, and honestly, we haven't used too many of our health potions, so I'm glad to see that. I'm not too worried about guzzling those since I made so many, and we're definitely going to have a lot left over. As long as I don't make any silly mistakes right here, then we should be just fine. There we go. Purple, blue, and red, right in a line. Purple first, and then the blue one, but I do want to take a health potion just in case, because she is definitely guarding those. I mean, really, really, Snow Queen. I need to get up there to get rid of this one right here, the blue one next, and then the red one right over here. It looks like our Eskimo may have worn off again though, so it might be a good time to go ahead and grab another one, especially since she's using this vortex on us again. That'll help us at least sneak out of those attacks if we get too close. So let's try to hit her with the ice spikes. There we go, double hits with the ice spikes. Our stamina has unfortunately run out, so I can't exactly run away from her right now, but we are so close now. She's down to like a quarter of the health maybe. Drink a health potion, Jess, don't get too excited. There we go, so red, purple, and blue. That time it was red, purple, and blue. Let's jump up here for the red one. Let's grab the purple one next. Way over here. Yeah, I think she is definitely like drawn toward the crystals as soon as she summons them, because it is very tricky to get around her. Now let's go ahead and hit her with the ice spikes one more time if we can. That time it only hit her once, but it was still pretty good. And let's see, she summoned her little minions this time too. Let's go ahead and soak them all up with our shield. There we go. Don't let her get too close though. She was kind of eyeing us up that time. I don't know what sort of attack she was planning there. I completely missed her with my spikes that time though. Let's hit her with the ice ball. I might need to grab another health potion in just a minute, but if I can sneak in here, yeah, just as she does that vortex. Oh, we are so close. Just like a sliver left now. Let's drink a health potion just in case, and then if we can just zip in there and hit her, maybe a couple more times. She just barely dodged that one. Oh my gosh, we are so close, and Jess, you are panicking. You are sending your ice balls in the wrong direction now. This is not good. Drink another health potion, take a deep breath, and then go over there and hit her with your ice spikes. Let's see, I think she's gonna summon another one of those barriers too. Yeah, purple, red, and blue this time. All right, this should be the very last barrier though if we're lucky. And it looks like we're almost out of our Eskimo too, so hopefully this is going to be the very end. Purple, red, and blue, right? I hope that was correct. Let's see, let's go all the way over here to the red one. Hopefully she won't hit me, just as she summons her little minions to help her get rid of me too. Let's go over here before she gets me, drink another health potion, and let's try one more time to hit her with our ice spikes, because that should really be the end of it, right? I think she may have actually stunned us when we were trying to cast that, so that got rid of our magic. Oh, she's doing the vortex again. This would be like the perfect time to hit her with the ice spikes, but I don't want to get hit by hers. She has some pretty nasty ice spikes too. There we go. We finally did it. We finally beat the Ice Queen. And is that her frozen heart, I think? We rescued a peaceful citizen, yes, just like I was hoping. So I bet somebody is waiting for us back at the town now. Oh, look at that. We went right back to the settlement, and it's nice and bright out here too. Oh my gosh, we finally did it, guys. Our little wizard of a snow lady finally bested the Queen of Ice with all of her magic. So let's see what our journal says. We rescued a citizen. You saved a villager. He is waiting for you in his forge. In his forge. Okay, that is promising, because we do need to figure out a way to gather up that strange ore that was in that like mechanical biome. Let's see, I think this is it right down here. I don't remember this house before. The weapon shop. Oh my goodness, let's see who's inside here. A brand new villager with all of his weapons around him. Before I talk to you, I am going to eat my supper over here because our snow lady is so hungry. And then let's see what he has to say. Hello, Roland. Okay, let's talk to Roland. I got the forge back up and running, so just ask if you need anything. Actually, I could use your help if you don't mind. I was going to make rare swords hilts, but I'll need tantalum. Aha, that is exactly what we were after. What little I had is gone, stolen no doubt. Still, there should be plenty left in Oil Valleys. Could you? Oil Valleys, so that's what that strange biome is called, I guess. Those mechanical biomes that I always call it. Sounds easy enough. Great, send me a sample of tantalum. Oh, and you'll need to use a mechanical owl. A mechanical owl, what? Go to Ironville. The folk there will tell you all about it. Well, that's definitely a new place. Ironville? Where on earth is that? So we need to get him some tantalum ore. Get tantalum ore, Roland must have something that can help you. Well, let's see. First, I want to see where on earth this Ironville is. Way down here. It's like right off of where we've already explored too in this, what did he call it? An oil valley? Very, very interesting. So let's see what he has in his shop, because I guess we're going to need something here to actually grab up the tantalum. A bomb used for resource extraction? I'm guessing that's the thing then, because we only have iron ingots down here. So bombs. We need to buy them for 50 of these coins. So I guess that means I'm probably going to have to try my best to gather up as many coins as possible, because we can only buy 2 of these bombs. And something tells me that's not going to be enough for us to gather up all of the resources we need. But we finally rescued another one of these villagers. That's pretty good. And now we have to go all the way back down to the Oil Valley to see, I think he called it the Ironville, right? That's where we're going. So there must be somebody else there, just like how we met Toadolf inside the ice caves. We are getting there. We are slowly but surely filling out all of our journal entries. So hopefully pretty soon we can rescue all of those lost citizens. The settlement will be nice and vibrant with all of those shops open again. But I am just so relieved that we finally managed to beat the Queen of Ice. That was a little bit of a tricky battle, but nothing that our wizard couldn't handle. She is doing very, very well with all of her magic abilities. Pretty soon we're going to have this entire branch all maxed out, and then I guess we could try out the archery too. That might be interesting because we do have the bow, but we haven't tested it out very much. So it might be time for our snow lady to shift gears a little bit and try out a brand new class. But for now, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye guys!